It is 1st and 10 for Westminster. Terrific drive going right now as Woods rolls out, throws, got a man in and out of the hands of Newton, and incomplete. He had his tight end wide open.
And those are the most difficult. When you're wide open, you're not able to hang on to it. Again, the ball fairly wet. I feel this has been a ground struggle for both teams, so plenty of moisture on the field, all the soil. But those are the ones you really regret not being able to hang on to.
They gave it to Cave, but he is brought down, nowhere to really run. That play worked in the first half, but not this time. So it is going to be 3rd down, and they lose yardage. So it's going to be 3rd and about 13, 3rd and 12. So 3rd down and 12. We're in the 4th quarter, and Westminster finds themselves down by 8. Hard-fought game between these two squads, both looking to improve on already pretty good records. Westminster 5-3, Prep 4-3. The pass is thrown. It's caught. It is caught by Willis. So Luke Willis on the reception on a nicely thrown ball by the quarterback.
Yeah, great looking
Josh
play.
Woods.
Great throw, very difficult throw. Great catch. And again, we've almost been waiting for plays like that from Westminster. We thought they were going to be able to make them, but not really. In terms of dynamic plays like that, nothing so far in the game. And right there, we'll see if that lights a fire under them and they're able to get in the end zone.
Woods going to run. He's got some lead blockers trying to get to the outside, and he's going to be forced out of bounds by Dorn. Right around the 10. They are in the Orange Theory Fitness Orange Zone. As you see on our replay, this beautifully thrown ball right into the hands of Willis. There's Luke Willis, number 11. 2nd and 6. Ball is at the 10. Edie, the lone setback. Fumble, and on top of the ball is the quarterback Woods. But it's going to be 3rd down now.
And not the direction you want to be going in.
Yeah, they had it at the 10. They need to get inside the 5 to about the 4 for the 1st down. They lose a couple there.
We'll see if they try another pass play.
Well, Luke Willis has been their kind of go-to guy. He is on the left side here, near side of the field. He's out wide. Woods is looking to throw to him. It's tipped, though. The pass was tipped and nearly intercepted. He was looking to go to Willis in the back of the end zone, but the ball was tipped.
And a great defensive play of getting a hand on the ball. Because, again, it looked like Willis was, if the ball was on line, it was going to be pretty easy pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Well, he definitely had him for a moment there, but the ball tipped at the line, and Newton had to turn around and almost become a defender there and stop that interception. Prep trying to get their fans up. Number 14, St. Louis there. 4th down and 8. They need to get inside the 5 to about the 4. They pitch it to Edie. Edie looks like he's going to throw it into the end zone, and it's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. They ran a trick play with Nigel Edie, and it's incomplete. And Augusta Prep will take over on downs.
And a neat play call. It looked like they were going to put it in Edie's hands, and he was going to have to pick it up on the ground, and they tried the pass, just not able to complete it. But
yeah, I don't mind the play call, though, because Edie's such a focal point for the Prep defense.
Yeah. Looks like you're giving it to your best offensive player there to go get the touchdown.
So Augusta Prep will take over on downs. And if you're Westminster, you got to get a stop because the way they eat up clock, and again, they need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion just to tie it. we're talking about the youth of these two teams. We'll get into that in a moment. As Dorn gets to the outside and actually runs into one of his blockers. Talking about the youth of Augusta Prep earlier, and we're going to talk about that in a moment. But Westminster, they do have 9 seniors, but only 5 juniors and 5 sophomores. They've got 12 freshmen on their roster. And for Augusta Prep, that number is even higher when it comes to the underclassmen. We'll get a look at their bench in just a moment and show you a lot of young guys over there ready, hopefully waiting on their turn to get to play. 9:30 and counting here. And they faked it. They went up the middle with the fullback. And compare the ball carrier. So it's going to be 3rd and about 3. And if you're Westminster, you need to stop right here. We haven't seen Prep punt, but I got a feeling if they don't get it here, they would not be going for it this deep in their own territory. So this is a huge 3rd down play. A timeout on the field. We'll take it with them. 9:01 to go. Augusta Prep leads 15-7 on WJBF Sports Game Night Live.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes, eyes and ears and mouth and nose.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes.
Doctors Hospital's kid-friendly emergency department can take care of the entire family. Treating emergencies from head to toe.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
We welcome you back to Westminster on a beautiful night for football. I want to thank the folks at Westminster for being so hospitable tonight and taking good care of the entire WJBF crew. So Augusta Prep on a huge play here, 3rd down. Oh, and the ball, I think, was fumbled. Did Westminster get it? They do get it.
Wow.
Number 15, that's Stuart Campbell, a senior, comes away with the football. What a huge play in this one.
Those are the type of plays that can determine the outcome of the game.
Well, we talked about how well coached Prep is, but again, a turnover might come back to hurt them here just as it did early in the season against Augusta Christian.
And I would say, we talked earlier in the game, but both teams have equal amount of drops on the ground. But for Westminster's stance, they were able to get a turnover on theirs. Both teams able to land, jump on the ball as soon as they fumbled it on the handoffs.
Woods goes to Edie right up the middle. Westminster trying to get this thing in the end zone. Nigel Edie on the carry. So it'll be 2nd and 7. At the conclusion of tonight's game, we'll have our offensive and defensive players of the game from McDonald's. It's going to be a tough choice tonight. So here we go. 2nd down and about 8. Woods in a shotgun. He's got Edie by his side. And nowhere to really go for Woods that time. And now it's 3rd down. And a field goal doesn't help them. They need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
It's 3rd down and 7.
3rd down and 7 for the Wildcats. The play is coming in. Bringing it in is number 6, Colin Landrum, a freshman. See what they do here. Woods looking to throw. Going to have to step up and run it, and he's got some room. Woods is going to be in there for a touchdown. It was a busted play. He wanted to throw, and he couldn't because of pressure, and instead he scores a touchdown.
Yeah, and gets a chance to, a really good runner, but really good at running when he's towards the middle of the field. Kind of tough to run around the outside and make a lot of those moves that he likes to make. But when he's in the middle like that, making a lot of those guys miss and doing an incredible job of getting into the end zone and giving them a chance to tie this game up.
All right, huge play. I don't know if we have time for a one call, that's all from Ken Nugent, but you got a 2 point. You need 2 here. What do you do, Matt? What's the play?
You almost have to just leave it in the quarterback's hands here. Maybe another run
roll
like
it
that.
out and let him decide what he wants to do.
Yeah, roll out, give him a pass option, but
they're going to fake the pitch, and he is going to roll out and throw. He's got a man. It's caught. We are tied at 15. That's Cave who made the catch. Nice play call by Westminster.
yeah, it looked like they were going to try to maybe run it in, but as soon as he looked like he was going to really pick up some speed and try to get to the corner, he just threw the ball across the middle and tied the game up.
So we are knotted up with 7:15 to go, 7:16. On the touchdown run from Woods, and he throws it to Cave for the 2 point conversion. Great play call by Westminster. You talked about earlier them getting team going the wrong direction, that misdirect. They used it there and it worked.
Yeah, they got it to work for them, and again, just really aggressive there on the not only the play calling, but really just a good burst from Westminster on that entire drive.
Here's the touchdown run.
Terrific run.
And it looked like he was going to be sacked. Instead, he turns it into a touchdown run. Boy, that's tough if you're a coach. You do a good job pressuring the quarterback. You make him run up into the pocket. You think you got him stopped. Instead, he scores, and they get the 2 point conversion. Here's the catch from Cave. He was wide open. So Woods will now kick it off. And this is a high, deep kick. And it's fielded by Dorn. Here comes Dorn. Oh, and he's hit high about the 21 or so.
And not getting a great look on it, but a lot of high tackling.
Yeah, it's Cave, and they all are Cave. But look, to his credit, he's not grabbing the face mask or the horse collar, but
he's really not. He's grabbing the shoulder pads. It just looks like he's
he's
maybe
going up
grabbing
higher,
something.
yeah.
But still, not the type of, even though he is getting them down and there aren't any penalty flags, not exactly how you want to tackle someone, just because by and large the person's usually going to be able to break free of a tackle like that.
Now, Augusta Prep has 7:11 on the clock. The momentum, though, is shifted to Westminster here. They give it to Dorn. Dorn along the left side trying to get to the outside, and he's going to be stuffed. He'll pick up, actually ends up picking up decent yardage. So 2nd down and 5. Dorn picked up more than I thought there. So 2nd and 5. And they're going to go back to Dorn, this time to the near side, and Dorn is going to be near the 1st down marker.
And again, kind of getting the ball and then cutting it back up. Wonderful to see a jet sweep type play with, either Dorn or even Bramble. Again, Bramble's so fast. I'm really surprised they haven't just given the ball on the jet sweep and told him to run to the sideline and then cut it up, because he has the speed to get there.
Just surprised we haven't seen more of him. He's only had, in the first half, he had 2 carries for 19 yards.
Look, really quick off, coming off the ball, and just to be able to stretch it out, because, running plays like that, you make the defense respect it, and then you burn them with cutting it back up and not running to the outside.
So Dorn did have the 1st down. And he carries it again.
And while we got a moment, I want to tell you about the East Georgia State College Scholar of the Game for Westminster. The Westminster Scholar of the Game is number 44, Benji O'Neill. He's a starting offensive lineman for the Wildcats. Also plays some linebacker. He's in the top of his class and a fantastic student. He's been in the National Beta Club. 10th, 11th, and 12th grade, and he is an AP scholar with honors. Congrats to the Westminster Scholar of the Game, number 44, Benji O'Neill from our friends over at East Georgia State College.
Congratulations to Benji O'Neill, and also on the other side from Westminster, or excuse me, from Augusta Prep, Joseph Shaver, as Dorn runs it again, and they are just a hefty dose of number 21 right now. He's carrying it every time. He's picked up a couple of first downs.
And I'm here to tell you, Beta Club 10th, 11th, and 12th grade that's pretty strong.
All right, and after this play, we're going to check in with Stephanie French. I'll explain to you the whole Beta Club advanced placement stuff later. After the game, we got more time.
Yeah,
what all that entails.
I was going to say it must be advanced stuff. If you want to, are you wanting to tell us later so I don't hear it, or?
Dorn up the middle. Dorn with some running room. Dorn's running hard. He's close to another first down. While we have a moment, let's check in with Stephanie French, who has some info for us. Steph, what do you got?
Hey, guys. Well, I am up here with a very special group of folks. Big crew here at WJBF Game Night Live. Wave hi, everyone. Matt A.B. sitting right here.
We're all here.
We got Mark in the truck. We got Jared on camera. Everybody back here. They work hard every single game this season, and since we're so tight-knit tonight, we are going to take a look at everyone. So this is the crew that brings you Game Night Live each and every single week. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks a lot, Steph. As Dorn gets it, this time he's brought down from behind, though, by Cave. So big play that time, and that's a loss. So it's going to be third down and about 4.
And talking about getting a glimpse of the entire crew, even if you're good reason to. Chris, our producer, has joined the craze that is man buns. He had made the decision, I think, early this year. Apparently it's the hottest thing going. You grow your hair out, then you put it in a bun, and people go crazy.
I don't think I can grow mine out to do that.
Could.
So here we go, third down and 4. Big play for Prep. 3:22 and counting. They go up the middle with they went with the fullback up the middle this time. That was Bramble, and I think he's just short. It's going to be 4th and about a yard. So they went with Bramble, and I think knowing that they were going for it on 4th gave them 2 plays to get their 4 yards. They got 3 on the first play. So this is a huge play, another 4th down for Prep. Monster play in this game. This could decide it. And we've got a timeout on the field. So a timeout on the field. We'll take a break with them here. 15-15, we're tied, and we only have 2:45 to go. We'll have it for you in just a moment.
You can buy your next vehicle at Augusta Auto Auction, just like the dealers. Augusta Auto Auction has sales every Thursday night, and the public is welcome. Pick from over 100 cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, motorcycles, boats, and RVs. You'll save money and find yourself a great deal. Every Thursday night at Augusta Auto Auction, just off the Aiken-Augusta Highway in North Augusta, behind Greg's Gas Plus. Visit us online at AugustaAutoAuction.com.
Your Marine Corps' way of life is to defend the American way of life. Every day, we take a stand for our nation, for each other, for us all. The few, the proud, the Marines.
We are back at Westminster. Monster play here, 4th and 1. The Cavaliers going for the first down. Man in motion, Bramble. They go to the fullback. He easily gets it. Right up the middle with number 30, Hunter in Campera, and he gets the first down. So Augusta Prep, 2:39 to go. And the ball is at the 45-yard line of Westminster. B.J. Stone, man in motion is Bramble. They go to the fullback instead, and he's going to pick up maybe 2, maybe a yard, depending on the spot.
Again, just running it right up the middle. Deciding to give it to the fullback. Let him try to pick up the first down, and they've had success letting the quarterback pull it and get it himself, but can switch it up the play calling a little bit. But still, with right at 2 minutes left, really trying to get all their yardage within basically the tackle box. Some plays run to the outside, but nothing towards the sidelines. Any type of speed play. And again, sort of running a lot of plays to, again, with 2 minutes and you're running offense, you would think maybe try something real dynamic in order to pick up a lot of yardage or get the ball down the field.
So third down and
right
a long 5, maybe 6.
Quarterback keeps it and runs it there. Again, the clock, we were just at, 2 minutes and 15 seconds, and now already down to a minute and 20.
So third down, big play. And they're going to go to Dorn around the left side and nowhere to go. He's brought down. It'll be fourth down again.
And I don't know if it could easily be taught to run that way, but man, Dorn had so much space on the outside to pick up so much yardage.
It's going to be fourth down and long. Another timeout on the field this time. And if you're Augusta Prep, you roll your quarterback out here and maybe let him throw the ball. You need 7.5. Not sure. Yeah. GISA.
In under a minute. And like I said, I'm just not sure if it's one thing if the defense is over pursuing, which that might be the plan for runs like that, but just so much space on the outside, and most importantly, you get to the sideline and stop the clock.
And the clock right there, folks, is incorrect. We got 58.8.
And we'll see if Prep has been running these plays in order to set up another pop pass opportunity. See if they could drop it into the receiver. It worked earlier, not able to complete it, but we'll keep an eye out for the quick pop pass.
Let's see what they do here. 58.8 to go. They're going to pitch it out. They're going to throw a halfback pass. Dorn, and it's underthrown. It's incomplete. Edie was back there defensively. They were trying to go to Rosenblum. Both of them come up a little bit gingerly, but it's incomplete. It's going to be Westminster ball.
It's going to be Westminster ball.
And our Doctors Hospital instant replay, Nigel Edie.
There with a pitch. Again, a lot of times when you see plays like that, it'll be something that the defense has seen earlier, a different type of play. But right there, that's not really something that Prep has run in this game. So Westminster doing a good job of not getting fooled by it.
Woods throws a pass that's incomplete, trying to go to Cave, but it will stop the clock. They are definitely the more big play team of the two, although I don't know that either's really a big play team.
Second down for Westminster. Second and 10.
So here we go. Woods under center. 50 seconds left. 50 seconds to go. Woods rolls to the right. We apologize for the clock, folks. I'll keep you updated. We got 43.1 now. 43.1. The pass is incomplete. Now what they have to watch out for is, heck, Prep getting the ball back. It's 3rd down and 10, 43.1 to go. If you throw it here and it's incomplete, Prep's going to have time to get the ball back. We figured it would be close. Can't get much closer than this. 15-15 with 43.1 seconds left. And you see we got the clock straight. Good crowd here tonight to watch these two. And Woods faked the screen pass. He's going to run it. Woods trying to go to the outside, and he's going to get out of bounds.
Super smart play. Really like that play call. They try to maybe throw it to the sideline and get an open lane, but then he pulls it down. And there's a few running lanes, but tough to get to. But most importantly, he ran to the sideline and got out of bounds.
Yeah.
That was a speed from him that I haven't seen
Well,
yet.
that's true. But if he stays inbounds, it's 4th and 8 or 4th and 7.
Right.
If he stays inbounds, the clock runs down and you don't give Prep a chance. Here, if they don't get it, you're going to give Prep the ball back. I don't know. That's a tough one. You can go either way, really.
Yeah, weigh your options there with neither. Like you said, neither team is a humongous big play threat. So, in theory, at some time on the clock wouldn't necessarily – it wouldn't seem like it would be a make-or-break moment, I guess, until it is. But
so Westminster has the ball, but it's 4th down and long, 4th and about 7. We're down to 34.3 seconds left. WJBF Sports Game Night Live, Ashley Brown, Matt Lane, Nathan Edwards, Stephanie French, and the entire WJBF crew. Let's see what they're gonna punt it away. They are gonna punt it away with, now keep in mind, Edie is the up man, Woods is the punter, and he is gonna punt it, and it's a good one. Angled towards the sidelines. Nice punt by Woods.
yeah, and a great play call there to punt the ball, and don't get too cute, because now 24 seconds, you got to go the entire length of the field. That's tough.
Absolutely, Matt. 24 seconds to go in the half. Ball's at the 5-yard line.
But nobody said it was going to be easy.
And we've got Mary Morrison in the crowd, I hear.
Oh, yeah,
the
right there.
dignitaries.
Yeah.
There she is, yeah.
The autograph line actually just finished up.
Well, you can't bother at a football game.
Well, spent the majority of the game signing autographs, but it's so nice to do so.
So here we go. What will Prep do, or will they just decide to take a knee? They're going to run it up the middle with Stone. You got to be careful. They've turned it over, which led to Westminster's last score. They're just going to let the clock run out here, so we are going to have overtime as they are letting the clock run. So we will not have another snap. And we're going to have, let's see what we have here as the clock runs out. 15-15. We will have overtime.
Score time 15 all.
So here we go. And we've got to check, folks, these are GISA rules, not Georgia High School Association. So we've got a quick 3-minute break.
And we got free football.
And then we've got more football to be played here to decide a winner. Like I said, this is a GISA game. So Steph is getting the details for us on exactly how the overtime is to be played.
First one of the year for us.
Boy, what a great matchup between these two. And just when it looked like Augusta Prep had the game in tow, Westminster comes up with a big play and a 2-point conversion. As we got two of the captains out and the coaches at the midfield. So let's go down to the field to Stephanie French to get the details on overtime.
Hey guys, well they are going to do the coin toss right now, and then they will start on the 25-yard line. Each team will get a possession. Each one will try to score a touchdown. If they end up the same score, they will try again on the other side. Back up to you.
All right, thanks a lot. So much like the college overtime, each team will get the ball at the 25. We're going to take a quick break, and then when we come back, we will have overtime football. WJBF Sports Game Night Live, Augusta Prep in Westminster, knotted at 15. Back with the overtime period in a moment.
My name is Jolanda, and my accident happened here in Augusta. I had to be taken to the hospital by ambulance, and I stayed there for about 8 hours. Ken's my guy. I knew he was going to be the first one that I called. Ken worked hard for me. He got me a great settlement, and I would definitely recommend him to anybody else.
I'm attorney Ken Nugent, and I promise I'll work just as hard for you. So if you're hurt here in Augusta, get help here in Augusta. One call, that's all.
One call, that's all. It worked for me.
Call 1-800-CALL-KEN.
I found my path at East Georgia State College, and I found it here in Augusta. The faculty and staff were there to help me along every step of my path, guiding me and placing me in classes taught by knowledgeable and caring professors. I had access to big campus resources, but at a low, affordable cost that fit within my budget. All of this led me to where I knew I wanted to be. I found my path at East Georgia State College. Now, it's your turn. East Georgia State College, your path to success in Augusta.
All right, thank you very much, guys. We are back, WJBF Sports Game Night Live. There you see the coaches. That's Harry Batchelor, the coach at Augusta Prep, in the black top. And in the white with the khaki shorts, that is Steve Ackley of Westminster. A couple of their captains out with them. Bramble, number 2 for Augusta Prep, and number 59 is Jackson Rivers, the offensive lineman for Prep. And each team, as you heard Stephanie, and thanks to Stephanie for getting the details there. Westminster will have it first at the 25. First and 10, a regular possession. And Augusta Prep will try to get the stop here and they will get an opportunity at the 25. And this is great for these young players. Matter of fact, in a moment, if we can get a shot of that sideline for Augusta Prep, we were going to tell you earlier, and I didn't pay off on that, but you got a lot of young kids out here on this field for both teams, but in particular, Augusta Prep. There you see some of the guys coming back out on the field. Augusta Prep with 25 freshmen and 26 freshmen and sophomores, and only 9 juniors and seniors. It's a very young squad for both teams, but in particular Prep. So here we go, up trying to get there. It's Jimmy St. Louis getting them up over there. So here we go. Let's see what Westminster can do on their first possession. Woods, a little misdirection to Cave. He makes one man miss, and then he is tackled. He was trying to hurdle one defender, but Shaver comes over and makes the tackle, and Cave is slow to get up.
Yeah, might have got a helmet to the leg there on the tackle when he jumped, so.
Shaver, the man who made the tackle, and I'm wondering if Shaver's coming off injury. They had 3 starters that were out last week, and you see him kind of walking a little gingerly, and he's not playing on offense. He usually gets some carries. I'm wondering if they're just saving him for defense because he's coming off an injury. So Westminster now, 2nd down and 9. And they'll give it to Edey. Edey trying to go to the outside, and he is met and hit. And there he is, number 30. We were talking about how tough he is. Hunter Incampera, the junior, makes the tackle. It'll be 3rd down and 7.
And right there, as you see on this run, instead of, it's just trying to find the perfect hole is, it's always, the play is always evolving, even as it's going on. It's changing. And right there, whereas maybe someone from Augusta Prep would just kind of shove their nose in there and run and get what they can get, Edey tries to find the right spot, and sometimes it works to his advantage, and sometimes it, it only gets 1 or 2 yards.
Oh, a great block by Rivers as Woods tries to get to the 10. He is going to have the first down, and what a block by Rivers. Our Augusta Pain Center hit of the game was just decided, I believe.
Absolutely. Again, as a defender, you kind of see the quarterback coming your way, so your eyes get big and you look at him, but then you forget that there's an offensive lineman.
You saw 59 there just level the Prep defender. So big pickup, a first down, and Westminster keeping the drive alive, and here you have to. And if you give it up, Prep will have a chance to win it. So 1st and 10. They fake it to Edie. Woods keeps it, and he's brought down this time. Making the tackle, number 38. And I don't have a 38 on my roster as a player is down on the field. Again, we are in overtime. Augusta Prep will have a shot from the 25 after this possession is decided one way or the other. Let's see. There's a shot at the Augusta Prep sideline we were talking about. And all that the youth on that sideline. One of the guys over there is number 77, Colton Carnes. He's a freshman. One of my dearest friends, been friends over 30 years. His father, Ray Carnes, a local business owner.
Quick reminder to all fans about WJBF News Channel 6 along with Messenger.
He's one of the 13 freshmen. They got 26 freshmen and sophomores, 9 juniors and seniors.
I don't know what I'm more shocked at. I mean, those numbers are the fact that you're able to call someone a friend.
For over 30 years.
That's saying something.
Well,
at the rate that
he's not exactly a normal person, though. So
I was going to say, I mean, it's 30 years. I can't imagine the ups and downs y'all have gone through just because in this one game alone, I mean, you have hit me with your leg at least 20 times, and I'm debating whether I'm your friend anymore. So the fact that you have a friend for 30 years.
The best thing that could happen to me tonight would be to find out that you've dissolved our friendship. That's what we're going for now that we're in overtime. We got a great game, though. Two teams that have played their hearts out. That's one thing. And an evenly matched up game.
Yeah.
And like I said, just when it looked like Prep had it, they turned it over, and Westminster made them pay. And Josh Woods made a great individual play. He was dropping back to pass. It looked like he's going to be sacked. Instead, he turns it into a touchdown. And then they had a great play call on the two-point conversion. They faked the pitch to Edie one way, rolled Woods out to the right, and he threw it. He had a wide-open receiver, Cave. And that's how we stand, 15-15. Again, Westminster with the ball.
Many times going forward on 4th down. I mean,
we've had more
fourth down attempts
this year than
tonight's game.
Maybe all season combined.
See, little young cheerleader over there. That was pretty impressive.
Some of your warm-ups before you broadcast
the game.
Yeah,
it's something that, I'm glad the cameras aren't on, but it's something that we effort to do in order to stay limber. Westminster player down on the field. That's why we have the delay in the action here.
And the question is, and I'm trying to see a number, but it's hard to right now. Is that the quarterback Woods that's down? Because I do not see a 5 anywhere. And if it is, that could really change the complexion of this thing. 56. It's 56 down, okay. That's Newton, the tight end.
Yeah, he was a little banged up earlier in the game.
All right. Let's go down to the field while we have a moment with Augusta Auto Auction sideline report. Here's Stephanie French.
Hey, guys, I am getting word that it is number 56. They are currently looking at his knee right now. He has been very still on the field right now. Looks like they're getting ready to get him up. That is a good sign, but we will see how severe his injury is. Back up to you.
All right, thanks a lot, Steph. Well, this has been a hard-fought game. We've seen a bunch of guys get up kind of gingerly, and hopefully that's not a serious injury. And there's Woods, a good look at number 5. He was just behind the coaches, and we couldn't see him a moment ago. He had ran the ball on the last play. And, folks, we got a special week for you because tomorrow it's not your average Saturday. We've got another WJBF game night live, or I guess tomorrow game day live broadcast as the player is getting congratulated as he is walking off on his own.
And
we'll be at Josie tomorrow for Laney Josie, one of the biggest rivalries in the area.
Yeah, and you couldn't have picked a better person to have commentate the game with you. One of your good buddies.
Well, tomorrow Matt Lane will be in Parks Unknown. So Austin Rhodes will fill in tomorrow and call the game with me at Josie. Josie, their first 5-win season since 1999. There you see Newton. Good to see him coming off the field. So here we go. Woods getting his helmet on, and we're ready. 2nd down and 7.
And a little break in the action, so we'll see if it affected either team.
And Woods rolling, looking to throw, in trouble, lobs it up, throwing to the back of the end zone. It's going to be out of the end zone and incomplete. So it'll be 3rd down and 7. The last time they had a 3rd and about this length, Woods ran for the 1st down and got a great block from Jackson Rivers. There he's a good look at number 21, Will Dorn, who's had a good game. I think he's over 100 yards now, right around 100 for Dorn tonight. And what will they do here on 3rd and 7? Yeah, I think you give your quarterback the option to throw or run. That's what they've had success with, because your regular offense has kind of been shut down.
Yeah.
But when the play is broken up, Woods has been able to scramble and pick up plays. We've got a timeout on the field. We'll keep it here. While we have a moment, I was mentioning tomorrow's game, Laney comes in with a record of 4-2. And Josie comes in with a record of 5-2. And we got some scores from around the area. Thompson getting it done tonight, knocking off Liberty County, it appears. They lead 42-20 in the 4th. So big, big game tonight for Thompson. And also we've got, let's see, I believe Lakeside, Grovetown. Lakeside was kind of running away with that one in the first half. And let's see what we've got that one. Lakeside, it's 24-14, Lakeside over Grovetown in the 4th. But what a big win that would be for Thompson.
Yeah, I want to remind you that you can actually check out all those games and more for the best high school football coverage each and every Friday night. It's Football Friday Night with Matt Zahn and Nathan Palm, as no other station covers more local high school games than Football Friday Night, the area's #1 high school football television show, airing every Friday night at 11:35 p.m. So you'll be able to get all of those highlights from the games here around the area and some folks playing out of town as well.
All right, thank you, Matt. Here we go, 3rd down and 7. They do give the quarterback the option. He's got a man open, and a diving attempt by Edie is incomplete. They faked it to Edie and rolled to the right and then threw back to the left.
Yeah,
and
great play call.
Man, it was great
just not
play
able
call.
To come
he
up
had
with
it, just unable to execute. Pass a little overthrown. So here we go, 4th down. Now here's the question, do you kick it here? It looks like they're probably going to. They've got a good kicker in Woods. That pass just a little overthrown. He had him out there. So they're going to kick it. So Woods will attempt the field goal here. It's going to be about a 26-yarder, and it's up, and it is no good. He pulled it. It's no good. So Augusta Prep will get the ball at the 25, and all they need is a field goal.
Again, to the left-hand side. Unable to connect on the field goal, and now's where you need your defense to step up. Maybe get a turnover.
Also getting a story here, this on the South Carolina side. Strom Thurmond, unbeaten, ranked #2 in the state. They're upset tonight by Saluda, 34-31. First loss for Antoine Hillary's team.
Yeah, terrific year so far for them, getting some big wins that they didn't think they were going to get. Beating North Augusta at North Augusta on their new field. I know that was not the way that they certainly wanted to open up their new stadium.
Augusta Prep has the ball, 1st and 10, ball at the 25 in overtime. They need points, and they get the win. They hand it off to their fullback on 1st down. And hold it, he fumbled? He fumbled it away.
Wow.
Noah Kirshner, number 83, comes away with the football.
And talked about getting a turnover and, not able to do it much throughout the game except when it really mattered. And Westminster has done exactly that, getting turnovers.
Well, that's their second big one. The first one led to the game-tying touchdown, or touchdown and two-point conversion. So Westminster will get the ball back here. And if they score, they win.
Somebody check on the ref. No, we don't.
That's the end of the first overtime. So he's trying to decide. So Westminster, the officiating crew, giving Westminster the choice. That just ends the first overtime. Yep. Now we go to the second overtime. So Westminster will be on defense. Augusta Prep will have the ball, and they will get it at the 25. Overtime, numero deuce.
Go either way.
Sure if we switch channels or not. I don't know this game was being broadcast on Univision, but yeah, next thing you hear is somebody gets a touchdown and you're going to yell goal.
Well, now if you're going to do it right. Goal. Augusta Prep
That's
with
what
the ball.
that's what double overtime will do to you folks. It'll make you that delirious.
So Prep with the football, and they got to protect it here. And they give it to Dorn. Dorn with some running room. Dorn to the outside. Dorn is going to be brought down by Woods. Josh Woods makes the tackle on a nice run by Will Dorn.
And running it to the outside, stretching that defense. Again, Dorn, a shifty runner.
Good blocking up front.
Yeah, trusting his blockers there, not cutting it up and running towards the outside.
Number 67 for Augusta Prep. And again, we're missing a few numbers on this roster. Whoever that was just made a great block. That whole front line has done a good job tonight, but in particular on that play. So 1st and 10 Prep. B.J. Stone looking to the sidelines, finding out what Coach Batchelor and company want to do, and we've got a timeout. So Augusta Prep will call timeout now. So the Cavaliers, we're in the second overtime. No matter what happens with Prep, Westminster will get the ball at the 25 for their second possession.
On behalf of McDonald's and Doctors Hospital, WJBF Sports would like to thank you for attending the Game 9 Live.
Hard-fought game. Again, these two teams have established a pretty nice rivalry in the short time they've played one another. But Westminster has won each of the meetings, 3-0.
Yeah, but
Prep trying to change that.
I mean, really, as good a rivalry as you can have. Every single game is interesting and close, and really comes down to the wire. And yeah, unfortunately for Augusta Prep, they haven't been able to get a win yet. But still, that's all you want in a rival game, is for it to be, a toss-up each and every time you take the field.
So Stone under center, 1st and 10. And they go to Dorn this time along the left. Dorn tries to cut it up, but he's brought down. Nice play that time by number 4. That is Romer, the freshman. Drew Romer, number 4, makes the play. Augusta Prep has sort of gotten one-dimensional. The only play they've had success with is Dorn, and Westminster's making adjustments.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and it's kind of the same play over and over again, which it's been very successful. But, yeah, like you said, Westminster getting 2 turnovers in crucial moments and been able to, outside of the first run by Dorn where he ran to the outside, they've been able to kind of bottle it up. And that's what gives them those opportunities to get the turnovers.
Second down and about 9.5. The ball is at the 12. Stone under center. Dorn in motion. This time Stone is going to keep it, and he's brought down by Cave again.
Well, and that time they had Bramble at the A-back
spot,
position there. And again, it's kind of a speedy, shifty kid. Not really sure in terms of touches. trying to stretch that defense out, tire them out a little bit.
Well, he picked up about 2, but you're right. Westminster able to get the stop. So 3rd down and about 7.5. They can get a first down without scoring. There you see the ball. The nose is at the 10. Good shot from our crew. See if they roll Stone out here. No, he's going to keep it again right behind the fullback.
And again, they got their initial first down on Dorn running to the outside, and since then just not very interested in trying to run towards the outside there.
So,
and maybe trying to soften up that defense, again, by continuously going after them. But
well, you got one play here, and you've got to get 5 yards. If you don't, Westminster has the ball, and I know they've missed a couple of kicks tonight, but they would only need a few yards to be in field goal range. They're going to run a little option. There he is, Dorn. Dorn dives for the end zone. Did he get it? It's first down. Either way, yeah, inside. They need to get inside the 2. Either way, it's a first down. So they run the ball with Dorn, and he picks up nice yardage. He got about 11. First and goal to go for the Cavaliers.
And a huge play by Dorn. And
Well,
a great,
Cave
great play
did
by the quarterback.
He did his part, but the quarterback made a nice pitch. And now they don't have the right personnel in.
They don't have a timeout. They're going to use a timeout.
Yeah.
It's first and goal to go. Just run a quarterback sneak. Do something. And let's see if they do that. Dorn in motion. They're going with the quarterback, and it's a touchdown for Prep. B.J. Stone scores. So Augusta Prep takes the lead. 21-15.
Cavaliers take it in first. Wildcats will have a chance.
And Augusta Prep leads it. And Shaver will kick the extra point unless they get tricky again. Let's see. They are. They're going for it again. Rosenblum's going to throw it in the end zone. It's caught. The 2-point conversion is good. Rosenblum threw it. It was caught by Batchelder. And Augusta Prep leads by 8.
And going for the win. I mean, they're playing to win at this point. Great play call, great and even better execution. It looked like they were going to run out of road there on that play, but able to find his receiver in the corner of the end zone.
It's going to be Wildcats ball at the 25-yard line.
So Westminster will have the ball at the 25. And on our roster it says Batchelder. I'm wondering if that D is an L and that's Bachelor and the coach's son. Maybe it's just a typo. But that's who made the catch. Palmer, either Bachelor or Batchelder. Not sure if the coach has a son on the team, but
Either way, thanks for pointing that. Thanks for pointing that out.
Give the honor to the correct player. Woods is going to throw it now, and it's caught. That's Willis, number 11, Luke Willis, who's had a nice game.
Yeah, proved to be very dependable.
He's had 3 catches tonight
as a receiver.
Now they need a touchdown and 2 points here. That's the second time tonight they've needed it. We're in our second overtime. Westminster down 8. First down for the Wildcats at the 13.
Again, even if they get the score, got to get the 2-point conversion.
Woods rolling to his left. He's got a man in the end zone. He lobs it, threw it away. He had the player in the end zone momentarily, but he wasn't quite ready to throw at that point, so he gets it away, or throws it away, and doesn't take a sack. So second down and 10, ball at the 13. In the second overtime, that means if they do not score here, this one's over, and Augusta Prep will get the victory and improve to 5-3. Woods is in a shotgun with Edie to his left. Woods going to keep it. And Woods is scrambling his way, but he takes a shot from Shaver at the end of the play. Very close to the end zone. Watch this hit by Joseph Shaver, number 3, coming from the right side of your screen right there.
Yeah, and it kind of went with his momentum as he was cutting to try to go to the outside. So it was one of those that looked worse than it was.
So it's 3rd and short. 3rd and the ball, they need to get inside the 3 for the first down. They're at about the 3.5. So 3rd down and less than a yard for the first down. They're on the just outside of the 3-yard line, and they need points.
I was going to.
And quarterback keeper. They
Yeah,
get it
that
with
was
Woods.
a great call there. That was at this point. I would be surprised if you would even use anyone but Woods here, just because he's running really well, really aggressively. Got a nose for the end zone.
Well, now it looks like this thing's going to be decided on a 2-point conversion.
Again, they've drawn up really good plays, just hadn't been able to execute on a lot of them. On, must-have plays, whether it be for touchdowns or 2-point conversions earlier in the game. But will they get it when it counts?
Nigel Edie to run, and he's hit. Second effort, he's not going to get in. So Edie stopped short. Second down and goal to go. Woods has been the man tonight, no doubt, for Westminster. Edie came in the star, but Josh Woods has had a great game. So Woods going to throw it, got a man, touchdown. He found Cave in the end zone for the score.
And now the biggest play of the game.
So here it comes down to this, a 2-point conversion. We either have a third overtime or Augusta Prep's going to win.
And Westminster's going to call a timeout here.
All right, Matt. There's no question, in some way, shape, or form, you roll out Woods.
Yeah.
Whether you fake it to Edie or whatever, but you got to get Woods rolling, whether he can run or throw.
I got to tell you, I'd try to probably roll Woods out and look for Cave again. Again, his height is so much of a mismatch for anyone at Augusta Prep.
Might run the same play you ran on the last 2-point conversion.
Yeah. You could easily run that, but you certainly want to get Woods moving and then have a receiver sitting in the end zone.
To Cave. And Cave has caught the 2-point conversion. Now he's caught a touchdown. Well, for a while, the two teams were struggling to score. Now it's 23-21. So let's do it, Matt. The Ken Nugent one call, that's all. What do you do?
Well, I think, we kind of discussed a few of the options. You got to have Woods rolling out somewhere. You're not going to be able to that's a very tough disposition to think you're going to be able to run it right up the middle like you have been. Get Woods in some space and trust the speed. As you see Cave right there.
Keep an eye on him.
Might see a little pivot route like they've done earlier where he runs towards the sideline.
So it comes down to this. They faked Edie. They throw it. They've got him. It's tipped away. They had him open, but it was tipped away. It's incomplete. Augusta Prep wins. Are you kidding me? They had him wide open, and I'm not sure if we got another look at this to see who tipped it away, but it was tipped away in the end zone. Cave was wide open, and let's see if we can get a shot real quick of who tipped this thing away. He threw it, and right there. Couldn't see who did it.
Couldn't get a number on it, but
not sure if it was. Not sure who got it. Was it 17? I'm not sure.
But a great job of deflecting the ball. Now look, it looks like it might be number 8.
Yeah.
And we're only guessing that because everybody's tapping his helmet and hugging him.
I guess it was and again, I think that's Batchelor.
Yeah.
Who gets the play, Palmer Batchelor, and remember he also caught the 2-point conversion. So there you go. Augusta Prep is going to get the win. And we'll have our offensive and defensive players of the game in just a moment as Augusta Prep gets their first win. And we will have the victorious coach, Harry Batchelor, in just a moment. Matter of fact, let's go down to the field. Stephanie has Coach Batchelor right now with his thoughts on the game. Steph?
Coach, amazing win for you guys. This is your first win against Westminster in school history. What are your thoughts right now? What are you feeling?
I'm extremely happy for the kids. We worked hard for them. This was very similar to the game we won 2 years ago, state championship in double overtime, and I was just enjoying it. I was just watching our guys. Our coaches did a great job, and there's some mistakes on both sides. Both teams were missing one or two of their main guys. But it was a fun night, win or lose. It was a fun game. I enjoyed it, and thank y'all for hosting us.
Now, you have a very young team, a lot of 9th, a lot of 10th graders. Your thoughts the last game of the season and then into next year, next couple of years?
We've got a very rosy path ahead of us. They've worked hard in the weight room. Last year we had 5 9th graders go 2 ways, and we got beat up and roughed up, but it's paying off this year. We've won a few more games, and hopefully it just keeps paying off as the program grows.
And now it's safe to say that this is probably your biggest game of each season. What are your thoughts looking forward?
Each game's big. I mean, it's not a rival yet because we've only played them a few times. I'm sure it will turn into a good rival. They do a great job over here. I love the coaches. We're good friends and stuff, but we're just going to keep building the program the right way.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on your win.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach. Maddie, be back to you guys.
All right, thanks a lot, Steph. And in just a moment, we'll introduce you to our McDonald's offensive and defensive players of the game for Augusta Prep. As the Cavaliers get the win, they improve to 5-3. Westminster drops to 5-4, and Coach downplaying the rivalry a little bit because they haven't played that much. But the bottom line, Augusta Prep gets their first win in this series. And we're efforting to get the players of the game. Matt, this one came down to the wire, and Augusta Prep, just like we said, Westminster come up with a big play to tie it. Augusta Prep came up with a great play because the receiver was wide open in the back of the end zone.
He really was, and a terrific play, a defensive play from Prep's part again. And a lot of times you'll see guys wanting to get the interception. Right there, the defensive back doing an incredible job of just trying to knock the ball down, redirect the ball, and he did just that. As like you said, the receiver cave was open, not able to complete the pass, proved to be the difference in the game.
Well, like I said, a terrific win. There you see the Cavaliers celebrating, and that's why we're having a little bit of a hard time. So we're about to have our McDonald's offensive and defensive players of the game. Will Long will be within to present the trophy. Stephanie's gathering the players up, and this was tough on defense for Augusta Prep. They really a team effort, so hard to really choose. Offensively, there was no doubt, in our opinion, who the player of the game was. He was the workhorse tonight for Augusta Prep. We'll give you his stats after he's introduced to you as the McDonald's offensive and defensive player of the game here. Got him coming up. And our offensive player of the game, in just a minute you'll find out who he is, had 24 carries for 115 yards on the ground. So let's go down to Stephanie with our winners.
Hey, guys. Well, awesome win tonight for you guys. Congratulations on that. You guys had a very big role in the win tonight. I have Will Long here with me with McDonald's. Thanks for being here with us tonight. You're going to present offensive and defensive player of the game. Who do we have for offense tonight?
For offense, we have Will Dorn. Congratulations.
And then for defense.
BJ Stone. Congratulations. Thank y'all so much.
All right, I'm going to squeeze in here with you guys. What does this win mean for you guys?
Oh, well, it means we get a shot at the playoffs this year, and that's what we want.
How about you?
Oh, yeah, I can't even begin to tell you how excited we are. It's first time I think we beat Westminster in high school, and get this win, and we go to playoffs now. It's just incredible. No words for it.
All right, well, congratulations to you guys. I'm going to let you guys go celebrate. It's a big win for you. Congratulations. Good luck in the playoffs.
Thank you.
Maddie, be back up to you guys.
All right, thanks a lot, Steph. Yeah, big win. You can tell the excitement there for Dorn. Will Dorn, 24 carries, 115 yards. As we said, a really big team effort on defense, but B.J. Stone certainly came up with some great tackles and big plays. And bottom line, Augusta Prep in the playoffs with a win. They're now 5-3, and they've got their first victory in this series over Westminster as well.
Yeah, huge game for them, finally able to get a win in this rivalry that's been so close for so many years, but finally able to complete the game and get the big win against their rival.
Well, folks, thank you for being with us tonight. The entire WJBF crew did a phenomenal job. I want to thank them, and, of course, Stephanie down on the field, Nathan Edwards up here with us with stats and info, and Matt Lane. And like I said, the entire WJBF crew, we thank you so much for being with us here on WJBF Game Night Live. And tomorrow, Saturday broadcast, the special game, Laney at Josie. Big-time rivalry game, and for the first time in 20 years, the two teams are both over 500 as they meet. Both right now looking like two of the better teams in the CSRA. And we'll have that game for you tomorrow starting at 4 o'clock right here on WJBF Meet TV. And we thank you for being with us tonight. Augusta Prep a winner in double overtime, 23-21 over Westminster.